Welcome to this week's Wicked Wow Barbecue. Today I'm going to make a nice barbecue pizza with hummus, tabbouleh and pulled lamb. The shopping list for this you will need as follows: all-purpose flour, yeast, salt, sugar, oil, water, garlic, chickpeas, tahini paste, lemon, garlic, salt and black pepper, burgul, parsley, tomatoes, mint, extra virgin olive oil, sea salt and black pepper. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to make the marinated lamb. Now this lamb has been marinated since yesterday, and I marinated this with a special spice mix that comes from my buddy Ali Naji. Again, he's given me quite a few recipes, very nice of him. He's from the Middle East, well, you know, originally, what's the word? Whatever. Originally, I suppose, but he's American. And the spice mix for this should be coming up on your screen right now. So this has been marinated since yesterday. I wanted to do it 24 hours before so it gets a really nice wholesome flavor. And I pierced the lamb shanks with a knife, so all the flavors will infuse into the lamb shanks. And I'm putting it in parchment paper first because I want this to slow cook on the barbecue for about 4 hours. Right, so wrapping it like so. One more. Right, wrapping a Christmas present. My Christmas present, let's say. Right, and now in the tin foil. Right, I do as always the book effect. 1, 2, rolling it in from the sides. And as I always say, it is a challenge on the beach with the wind. So as I say, opening it in two like that, hence the term the book effect. Right, so double layer again, and I'm doing this for a reason because it is going to stay on the barbie for quite a long time, and being wrapped in tin foil will just protect it from burning, that's all. Right, 2 bulbs of garlic going in there as well, and I think actually I'm going to give them an extra layer of parchment paper for the same reason. I want these to be like comfy after, you know. So place them in there like so, and just bundle them up in a little money bag like that and pop them there like so. Okay, so you get some weird looks, I tell you. Right, sit these down. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 on top like so, and then the book effect one more time. Right. Yes, I go through shitloads of aluminium foil actually. When I do baking and stuff like potatoes, I do, you know, as you've seen in a few of my videos, I do this quite a lot, you know. Right. Right, rolling it in like so. I'm going to pop that on the side for now, and it's going to go on the barbie in a minute. First thing I need to do right now is to prove my pizza dough. It flies around here. Right. Okay. So, flour, starting with. Right. Here, all-purpose flour. There's 3 cups in there. In here I have a mixture of salt, sugar and yeast. Right, keep that there. Cup of oil, or half a cup of oil rather. And some warm water. This is boiling, but I brought my drinking water to just bring it up to room temperature. Like so. Put that in there like that. And back tight. Then just give that a little mash together like so. So my buddy Ali came up with the idea with the spice mix, and he says, you know, he says, Ian, this is going to be great with your lamb or chicken or anything to put on the barbecue. Now, I did a pizza on a shovel last week, and while in the mood of making pizzas, I thought, hey, you know, I lived in the Middle East for 6 years and had a great time. The food over there was incredible. So I'm thinking, why don't I do a slow pulled lamb and then make a hummus and a tabbouleh and put that on the pizza. So the spice is going to go on the pizza, you'll see later. And just take it to a different level, you know, more like a gourmet pizza. Let's start a new trend. Okay, so my pizza dough's ready. I'm going to leave that now to improve in the natural Caribbean sunshine for about 1 hour. So the lamb I'm going to pop on the barbecue and let it slow cook for at least 3 to 4 hours. So my lamb has been on about 2 hours. So what I'm going to do now is to roll out my pizza dough. As you can see, it's nice and fermented. The size of my zip bag. Right. Flour. So I'm going to make 4 pizzas. Yeah. 1. Put them on the side for later. 2. 3. 4. And a piece of flatbread for me. Okay. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then what I'm going to do is to roll out an outer casing. Break it into 2. And I'm going to leave that to prove for another half an hour. Yeah. So for my hummus, I've got some chickpeas that I've already soaked, boiled, pureed and passed through a sieve, and these are going to go into my bowl like so. And that I'm going to mix with some tahini. Basically about a quarter tahini to a whole, let's say a cup of chickpeas to a half to a quarter cup of tahini paste. Okay, so lime juice. Garlic. What I've done here, I have a mixture of sea salt and black pepper. So basically that's going to get mixed together to create a paste. And of course, as always, it's very touchy-feely, so I'm going to taste it to make sure I have the right taste consistency. Now look at that. Doesn't that look great, huh? Oh, very nice. A little bit more lime. My daughter and her friend. So this needs more lime and more salt. This should be chickpea in flavor with that back essence of sesame, and then a hint of sourness from the lime and the sea salt and black pepper, just to give the, you know, to bring all those flavors together. Look at that. Now, wow, perfect. The right amount of sourness. Now this is exactly what I want. The right amount of sourness and the right kick from the lemon juice. For my tabbouleh, I have my parsley, and if I'm making tabbouleh, I like it kind of semi-rough chopped, you know. I don't like it too fine. But of course, that's always a matter of taste. Right. Parsley. Mint leaves. So I use kind of a quarter mint leaves to the amount of parsley. Again, rough chop for me. I'm going for the more kind of rustic look. Yeah. And I have here already the stalks chopped. I want to add the stalks to that, right? Wool, that's the wheat, spring onions, sea salt and black pepper. You notice whenever I'm doing any of my salads, I never mix them until the end. You can always add the flavors after, okay? Right, lime. Tomatoes, small dice. You can leave them seed in, seed out, that's up to you. Again, rough chop, tomatoes and the juice. This all adds to the flavor. Olive oil. Right. And that's it. Now I'm going to lift all these flavors together and then we're going to have a taste. Yeah. Again, this tabbouleh recipe is from my brother at Men of the Grill, Ali Naji. He's an American Yemeni, so thank you, my brother, for that. He said to me, I got this great tabbouleh recipe and I've got this great lamb dish, so you know, so I said, okay, let's make a pizza. Why not? Now, I'm not a huge fan of tabbouleh, So you're gonna see my face now when I try this. Ali Naji, 6 years in the Middle East, my friend. 6 years. I've cooked for practically every sheikh in the UAE and many more around the Gulf states. That's the best tabbouleh recipe I ever had. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that. Now with Ali's spice mix, what I'm going to do is put this on the pizza like this before I bake it. Yeah? It's kind of a two-step pizza, like so. And I ain't gonna season it because it's already very well seasoned as it is, okay? So a little bit of Parmesan cheese, yeah, like so. And then maybe put a little on the outside too. Oh, just a touch. Sprinkle that with a little bit of cayenne pepper. Make sure you are definitely not downwind for that one, my friends. Yeah? Isn't that great? Alright, next one. So my lamb looks like, oh, is ready. It's very hot. Right, to keep the juice, pop the juice in my little bowl over here. Wonderful. And this is just literally, you know, falling off the bone. I see my doggies are going to fight over this one. Huh? Oh, look at that. I need to have a pre-taste. Woo! Ali! You are becoming my other brother from another mother, my friend. That is amazing. See, my dog's already sniffing at my feet. And how the hell are they going to share this one? Possibly break it in two. Right. That is just simply beautiful. Who doesn't love lamb shanks anyway, you know? And just slow cooked on the barbie. Oh hey, down for my doggies. There you go, baby. Yep. Alright. So, going to pull these into small pieces. Wow. I'm going to mix that with some of the garlic, squeezing it in like so. Careful, it's still rather warm. Yeah. Okay. Check my pizza. So my pizza's ready, and now it's time to dress. I can't wait to try this. I have to say, this is the first one-off. Not my first time to make hummus or tabbouleh or pulled lamb anyway, but it is my first time to put all of this in one pizza. Right, in the Middle East you might have your lamb as a whole piece, or kebabs, you might have your hummus and your tabbouleh on one side or the other, and your flatbreads, right? I'm combining this all in one. You could say I'm bastardizing it, some people might say that, but I won't say what I want to say about those folks. Anyway, so pulled lamb, like so, pulling it right across I'm putting the garlic on there in the process. I can't tell you, I'm already like, this is almost like orgasmic, you know, what we call a mouthgasm. Anyone who says to me, Ian, do not taste and touch your food, all I can say is, bugger you, because this is my pizza, you ain't gonna eat it. Right, tabbouleh. Yeah, my friends are gonna eat it. Well, tough shit, right? Right, tabbouleh. Sprinkling a little bit on the top, like so. My feta cheese. This just screams Arabia. Flies like it. Crikey, they're buzzing around my ears. It must be this sunset. It's that time of day in the Caribbean. Right, so feta cheese. Sprinkling on with a few chickpeas, yes, Arabic pizza, Middle East, and a little dashing of extra virgin olive oil and a sprinkling of my sea salt and black pepper mix. And there you have it, my friends. Have a look at that. So I've invited a couple of friends to come and taste. They've been salivating all afternoon on my pizza. Come on, guys. Ocean, anybody else want to come along? Yeah. You right, cutting this open like so. So nice. I'm so excited. Okay. Are you excited? Come and taste. And tell me what you think. Don't be shy.
No, I'm not.
You have to tell everybody out there in television land. Come on, tell them what it's like. Come on, Ocean, don't be shy.
I'm not shy. You go try.
Sorry.
Ooh. It looks beautiful. Very nice.
You want to pick Charlie up? My daughter wants to taste as well.
Oh, wow.
Come on, oh, can you hold her? Just rub.
Oh, wow.
How is it?
What do you
Yummy. Yummy. This one
Yummy?
black.
Yummy but spicy. How is it, ladies?
It was worth the wait. Yeah. It's very nice. I love it. Definitely worth the wait. Yeah.
Not the wait. It is, thank you. We have to make, wait, maybe you took about 4 hours for the lamb.
You like it?
Don't forget, Wicked Wild Barbecue every
Too spicy?
Friday. Wicked Wild Barbecue every Friday. And don't forget to check out my social media, Facebook and every other, and 4 p.m. GMT, by the way. And subscribe by clicking right here, right over my shoulder. Bon appetit, people.